Moto moments with something different. Got my son the Rawrr Mantis X, and we're gonna go from having a reflector in the back to a brake light.
Sun in the rear view, the city's a blur. Ducati awakens with a low primal purr. A rumble of thunder, a promise of flight, cutting through the morning into the light. I'm a ghost in the gridlock, a shadow of sound, leaving the four-wheel world on the ground. Every piston's a heartbeat, a rhythm of speed. This is the only freedom that I'll ever need. Moto moments rolling, a camera's eye, catching the asphalt, the road in the sky. Lane splitting, a dance with the lines between steel and asphalt, to blur the signs of fading the needle, a flash of red light, leaving the congestion far out of sight. This is my highway, my personal space.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Moto moments with something different. Got my son the Rawrr Mantis X, and we're gonna go from having a reflector in the back to a brake light. And there is a kit out there that's about probably $100 something, and they're on back order for a long time, and we don't know when it's going to be available. So what I did is that I found the light, the same exact light on Amazon for like $10, and the Juliet cable. So I call it a Juliet cable, but it's just the real name is Juliet. I know it's Juliet. The Juliet cable, again, I got it on Amazon, and I basically put them together, and it's a direct plug and play on the bike, which makes everything work. And I will show you how to do that on the Rawrr Mantis X, 2025 Rawrr Mantis X. And the reason why I did that is so people know when my son stops to stop too. Yeah, I know the stickers are already off. My son already modded and removed the Rawrr Mantis sticker and just leave this black like that, Rawrr Mantis. And he removed the green sticker on the side. He left the ones on the forks. But other than that, it is a mint bike. Really nice. And I'm probably even going to put a dash cam on it for him. And eventually turn signals. So Rawrr Mantis X, we're going to install the light on it. Okay, really easy setup, and it's going to cost you maybe about $12 to $15 to do, and you get the parts overnighted too. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so basically what you do is that you take off the panel by taking off these Torx screws. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This panel comes up, and underneath the panel you're going to have a cable over here that says tail light, and this is called a Juliet cable. So just, can you take that rubber tap off? Okay, so the rubber taps is what it looks like inside, and it's usually a six cable rod. So you're gonna get a black 6-pin. I think 6 pins are black black plugs. So I put it over here. Where is this? Not it. Right here. All right. Here's the black light, and here is the Juliet plug. Okay, which is the 6-pin plug. Okay, and you're gonna get, I think it's a male. See a male? It looks like that, and it's got a line inside. So, and then over here, this is how the wiring is. Now, out of the 6 wires, you're only gonna use the black, the red, and the white. The black is not ground. The black is a constant. The red that's on the Juliet cable is the switch, which is the brake when you apply the brake switch, and the white is the ground. So on the light that comes from Amazon, which is only $10. You're going to have a green, a black, and a white. So the black goes to the white, which is the ground. The light's green goes to the red, which is the switch. And the light's constant red goes to the black, which is constant. Okay, we're going to test that out. So now, after we just plugged in this light into the Juliet plug, which is the tail light one. Okay, now this plug, if I'm not mistaken, comes with 2. You can get one that threes out, and it does the blinkers too. But we're going to do this for now and decide we're going to do it. There's the color of the wiring, and the switch is on, okay? And you see, brake light is on, and he's hitting the brakes right now, and it gets bright and dim. That's it. That's how you install a brake light. Now we're going to install this in the back right here. You can have 2 bolts and it goes directly onto here. So you're going to take this off and it goes directly onto here. And that's that. I'm going to show you the outcome. So I tied the wires in, okay, from the light. The positive of the light is the black from the Juliet cable. The switch from the light, which is green, is the red from the Juliet cable. And the black ground is the white from the Juliet cable. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat shrink this together. I attach the wires together and I'm going to heat shrink tube the thing so it's nice and water seal tight. Okay. Okay, and the ones that I'm not using, I did shrink tube and I squeeze the ends. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like this all together, let it cool off, and then I'm going to do a cover that goes on top. So let it cool down a little bit more. Okay. And I'm just gonna, heat shrink everything together. So I'm gonna put like that. Okay. And once I heat shrink this, it's gonna make a nice seal. It's make it nice and tight, so I don't have to worry about water getting to it. There you go, nice sealed cable. Okay, here's your brake light system. That's it. Now we're gonna run it through the bike, attach the light, and we're gonna snake the wire through. And I'm gonna attach the light on the bottom with the bottom bolts. Okay, and it should be self-explanatory. It should be right here, but we have to cut this. But I'm see if it fits. Bless you. That's it. I'm gonna put them right here, Justin. What do you think? Okay. All right. That's it. All right. So we're gonna turn it on. Okay. Apply the brake. That's it. So it looks. So I attached it like this. Perfectly. Bolted in. See? And I ran the whole way. I had to drill a little bit to get it through here. Pass the wire through here. It's going to go around here, stay inside here, and through here into the box. That's it. And that's how you do it. All right? That's it. Ducati awakens with a low primal purr, a rumble of thunder, a promise of flight, cutting through the morning into the light. I'm a ghost in the gridlock, a shadow of sound, leaving the four-wheel world on the ground. Every piston's a heartbeat, a rhythm of speed. This is the only freedom that I'll ever need. Moto moments rolling, a camera's eye, catching the asphalt, the road in the sky.